Well, hey there, this is our look for today. It's going to be some liquid sort of gold accenting. I don't know how to describe it. I can only think of those lava lamps, and other than that, maybe a oil spill kind of thing. Let's get started. Hey there and welcome back, and if you are new here, welcome. My name is Paola of paolaponcenails.com, your source for all things premium soft gels and entrepreneurship in the nail industry. If this sounds like a niche you'd like to continue growing in, then at the end of this video, do consider subscribing to this channel and our weekly newsletter. Let's begin. Okay, so I've already made these nails matte so that my gel adheres well to it. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the clear from the nail. This is a varnishing top coat. So many brands have different kinds of varnishing top gels. This is just the Korean brands from the nail, or F gels varnishing top coat. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that on all my fingers. Now, whenever working with chrome, you want to make sure that your nails are nice and smooth. So they would have to be either nicely self-leveled or have a little bit of structure to them, because if they don't, then every imperfection is going to come through the chrome. Once applied thoroughly on all of the nails, go ahead and cure for at least 30 seconds. You definitely have options when it comes to chrome. I'm going to be using Kokoist pens chrome in gold. I will be using the applicator that is already attached to this, but bear in mind that sometimes it will grab a bit too much. And if you need a little bit more, you can go into the cap and squeeze it or rub it like so. And then I'm actually going to apply this a little thinner by grabbing a separate applicator. Some people use their finger, so as long as it's in a glove like my right hand is, that's fine. But I don't like to use my bare fingers because you will put oils from your natural nail into that chrome pigment and it may lead to lifting. You want to be very thorough. One of the mistakes that I made in this application is that I thought I would just put the chrome in the center, and for the most part it worked on all the nails except my pointer finger. You will see that I actually kind of started over, and I will show you that process of, in case you don't like the design. You could map it out, by the way, on a piece of paper, but say you don't like it. Doesn't this look gorgeous, by the way? Then you can start over and I'll show you how. Now I'm going to be using the Leafgel Extreme Clear top gel, and this top coat is going to be perfect for what I'm about to do because it's got really two cool characteristics. Number one, you can scrub it, like when you go ahead and rub the tacky layer. This does have tacky layer, as much as you want, and it will not blur. Sometimes when you wipe your top gels, you actually don't want to like rub them or scrub them like when you're removing that tacky layer, because they can dull. Another really cool aspect of this top gel is that you can apply it thick. Most top gels, the rule of thumb is that you should not apply them thick because their clarity decreases. Like, it's kind of looking through a thick glass, right? Like, it's going to be not like blurry, but we're going to get into that aspect of non-clarity, right? So we want it to be thin so that you can get optimal clarity with your top gel. However, this top gel by Leafgel was manufactured so that you can apply it thick and you will still get beautiful clarity, and that if and when you have to remove the tacky layer or scrub the tacky layer off, you can actually rub it and not cause it to dull. Again, those are two things that you don't want to do with your top gel. Rub too much when you're removing the tacky layer, if it has one, and you don't want to apply them thick. But again, this has been manufactured for that, so this is going to be perfect, because you will see that as I'm outlining my design right now, we're actually going to remove the excess. I know I'm getting ahead of myself, just hang tight. Right now, what we want to do is outline the design. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You just kind of have to see and map it out. Again, you can map it out in a piece of paper, but once I started doing that, I got kind of like lost and discouraged. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it on my nails, because once you wear something on your nails, it feels different than when you see it on someone else or when you even like map it out. So again, I wasn't getting the feel for it when I started drawing it. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. And if I need to change something, then I will. And you'll see that I actually didn't love my pointer. But yeah, just map it out. And it can be a rough draft. Take a look at what it all looks like and then come back and fill it in like so. So I'm just about done filling everything in. Again, I didn't like my pointer, so I'm going to start over. Here's the design. I don't know, it just looks like a thick X. I think I didn't make it thin enough at the joint, so I'm going to start over. And to start over, I buffed the nail to remove that top gel, the burnishing top gel, and I reapplied it. And now I'm applying my chrome again. So it did kind of, you know, detour me a bit and had me start over, but that's fine because again, I want to be happy with this design. Now go ahead and apply or use your applicator to burnish it throughout the entire nail. My recommendation now when you're doing these nails is that make sure that you get on the perimeter, okay? Because what I was doing, and not so much at the cuticle area, like if you're not going to use the cuticle area, then don't put the chrome there, but especially at the sidewalls, okay? So here we go. It actually ended up being one of my favorites, if not my favorite nail. So it was worth the hassle of starting over. All right, here we are. As you can see, it's nicely traced in, and now it is time for the reveal. This is definitely super satisfying. So to do this, you just need alcohol. I use 90%, and just scrub it off and see your design come to life. I'll go ahead and link everything that I use down in the description box below, and we may also have promo codes that you can use. I want to point out again that because the top gel that I used to burnish is already shiny, and because the one that I used to trace, you can scrub as much as you want and still remain shiny, this is it. I don't have to do anything else to this manicure. It is done. Didn't it turn out lovely?